Hey, this is Josh Taibbi. I'm really excited to share with you my internship experience for this year. So, as a refresher, what did I do? I was tasked with designing and developing an exhibit piece for a local daycare, Rainbow Riders. There were lots of smaller responsibilities that made up this larger assignment, which I'll talk about shortly. However, I'd like to show a short video of how the exhibit turned out. Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I stated earlier, this project was broken into a few different phases, which I'll explain in a little bit more detail. First, I interviewed the client to determine their ideal exhibit piece. In addition, I researched concepts like developmental milestones, children's safety, learning objectives, as well as the company values and how their day-to-day looked. Additionally, there was a lot of research put into where exactly this exhibit would go, as you can see in these three photos. One quote from the director of the daycare that really stuck out to me was their desire to allow kids to see themselves in different ways. I really ran with this idea and allowed it to inform a lot of my design decisions. While conducting research and client interviews, I was also making lots of sketches of different exhibit ideas. Lots of these were in the form of quick thumbnail sketches, but these were great for getting lots of ideas out quickly. Ultimately, we decided that some kind of interactive light wall would be a compelling exhibit because of its novelty, conformity to client desires, and it would pose a bit of a challenge for me. Because this project was mainly going to be digital, and because of my lack of experience in digital work, a lengthy skill building process took place. Various different hardware-software combinations were tested, but I ultimately chose to learn the software Touch Designer and utilize a camera system called the Kinect Azure. Just for a little bit more detail, this is what the code ended up looking like for the exhibit. I learned how to use this software using a combination of YouTube tutorials and lots of trial and error. Throughout the entire prototyping process, I held several user testing sessions. Most of these were done in studio using my coworkers as subjects. These tests allowed me to zero in on things like hardware requirements, software capability, user capacity, bug testing, and of course, the fun factor. One particularly fun user testing experience was when I demoed an early version of my exhibit at Science Fest. I was able to test out the exhibit with my target user group, which were kids up to about 5 years old, and I got some great feedback. Here's a short video of me having fun at Science Fest. So, what did I learn? In terms of hard skills, I learned from scratch text-based coding, node-based coding, machine learning, hardware-software interface, and a little bit of human-computer interaction. Additionally, I improved my skills in sketching, 3D modeling, woodworking, and design for manufacturing. It just so happened to work out that all of the skills that I was already familiar with were traditionally things that I had learned in my major, whereas anything that was from scratch wasn't typically covered in any of my normal classes. In terms of soft skills, I grew my skills in independent working, time management, progress report delivery, oral and visual presentation, client interviews, self-guided research, and overall professionalism. In particular, I feel I especially improved in my time management skills, which I'm really happy about. Overall, I'm really proud of the professional progress I've made during this internship. Additionally, I'm proud of how the final exhibit turned out, and I'm really excited to get it installed. Thanks so much for listening, and please feel free to email me with any questions.